All right, so this is going to be kind of your verbal instructions or some more support on writing a mission statement and a diversity statement, which is your online weekly assignment for this week. So we're going to talk specifically about mission statements. The program, if you're working for one right now or wherever you work, most likely has a mission statement. Most programs do. If you want to see examples, Google has one, Facebook has one, the state has one, any state department has them as well. Community care licensing is to support the health and safety of young children within child care programs. That's literally their mission statement, health and safety. So if you want to see examples, you can just Google around and you can see in different types of fields. What are they, how do they take their goals, their purpose, their framework? How do they see what their purpose is? So a lot of this is communication. So a new family that wants to come in, a prospective employee, a board of directors, staff, families, administration, communicating, this is my goal, this is my purpose, this is the vision that I have for our program. This is how you communicate it. It's quite short typically. In addition to a mission statement, so they are quite short, a paragraph, 2 or 3 sentences. It's like the biggest, most broadest part, like provide quality education for all children within our community. Something like that. Then they might also have a vision or philosophy statement as well. This week, since this week has been about centering and supporting diversity and inclusion, we're going to be talking about how do we have a kind of a philosophy or a vision for diversity. Okay, so these are the 2 differences between mission statement and diversity statement. So a mission statement is goals that are reflected in overall planning, policies, and procedures. Together, they influence both the planning and the implementing and the supervising of all aspects of the school's program, curriculum, cultural competency, services, activities offered, family involvement, facilities management, hiring policies, and financial management. So once again, where I was talking about last week about management and supervision, where do they intersect, how do they overlap with each other? A lot of this is management-wise. So part of your management duties would be to have a mission statement, and your supervisory goals would be to be supervising and monitoring and assessing people to make sure that you're headed towards that mission statement. A diversity statement is very similar to a mission statement, but it clarifies your purpose regarding your program's goals for diversity. And I'm sorry, this page 43, I will make sure that it is up on Canvas. It's from a different text that I was using. It is a process of reflection because there are challenges to this. So what you are writing now, maybe you've written one in another class and you want to refine it and change it for this assignment, or change it to how you have changed as an individual. If this is your first time writing it, it's hard to write about diversity. What do you think about diversity? Diversity is huge. It impacts so many parts of people's identity. How do you meet all of those types of parts of people's identity? It's also an ongoing process of evaluating your program, seeing where your program is and where you want to take them as far as mission and diversity. So reflect on you, yourself, the program that you work for, and how do you want to change it? What is your vision for how you provide early childhood education to children, to families, to the community? What is your role in the community? And how looking at people culturally, linguistically, racially, all of the different parts, gender-wise, stereotypes about people, family structures, all those types of things, all of the things that we know that can be part of our identity. How do we set aside a space to support and to be sensitive to those people and their identities, sensitive to ourselves as well. I did want to put in references and further readings as well. So there's this book, Administration of Programs for Young Children by Click, Karkos, and Robertson. They are a pretty good book. If you're looking more for administration, this might be a good resource. It's a little bit expensive. You can find it super, super cheap on Amazon, like a used copy. But if you were looking to be into management or administration, this might be a good starting off part for you. And then a lot of the work that I use is from anti-bias education, and I teach the diversity classes as well. So Derman Sparks and Nimmo and Lakinen as well, they're fantastic. And they talk a lot about anti-bias early childhood education programs. So this might also be a starting off point. If you just want like a quick read or a website that you can easily access, teachingforchange.org has within their teacher resources, they have anti-bias education. They talk about this type of work, and they talk about ways that you can be supported with working with diversity, but for not having biases, or acknowledging that you have biases and working against them in order to provide sensitive and responsive care for everybody who comes into our center and the people who are in our community as well. So once again, this week you're going to be writing a mission statement and a diversity statement as well. There are more specific instructions online as well. Thanks so much. I'll see you later.